Hello again. This is Inspirational Grandma 8 coming to you with a new message. Today I want to talk about another form of peer pressure, which is ditching school. Okay, I have some things to say on ditching school for you young people. I hope you will listen in and tune in on to what I'm going to say today. Okay, as you can see, I've got up on my board, keep calm, peer pressure can be positive, and it can, and I'm going to show you how. Peer pressure to skip school, friends wanting you to skip school for the day and go hang out somewhere, or at the mall, or at somebody's home, or in the car, or just driving around, idling your time away. That is not positive peer pressure, that is negative. So I'm going to show you some positive ones. On this side of the pictures, I've got some kids sitting up on a wall. A couple of girls got caught by an adult. They were hanging out for the day and shopping at the malls. And the bottom one, some young boys went skateboarding and had a really fun day. But what did they learn that day? What did they get out of that day? They had a fun day, but they always have to look over their shoulders because somebody could report them. A truant officer could come to your home. You could get expelled from school. You know, you'll get in trouble with your parents or teachers or something like that. So it's not a good way to live. I put some examples up here on the board. The top one is Abraham Lincoln. Let me tell you, he did not have any formal education. His mother died when he was 9 years old, and the father remarried a lady by the name of Sarah. She encouraged Abraham at 9 years old to read. She taught him to read, and he read book after book after book. He didn't go out much to play with the boys, play baseball or kick the can or whatever games they played in those days. He read books, and look where it got him. He had no formal education, no schooling. And the middle picture is of another great person, Henry Blair. He was an inventor of the corn mill. Well, a corn thing that worked in the fields. Instead of the slaves in those days, they were forbidden from school. They didn't get any education. His whole life, he never knew how to read or write. But he invented something that made him a very rich man and made him respected in his community. And there again, he had no school. And the bottom one, Thomas Edison, we all know what he did. He invented the light bulb, and he kept trying and trying over and over again. He was considered addle or slow or stupid in those days in school. So he did not get much education either, formal education. So what I'm saying is, if you're going to skip school, and I'm not advocating skipping school, I'm just saying if you're going to skip school anyway and do what it is you want to do, I just suggest turn your fun day to another type of fun. Think about your future. What do you want to do in your life? What is it that would make you happy? I know you're not thinking very much for tomorrow or the next month or the next year, but you could be. And because whatever you bring to today will affect your tomorrow. So I want to tell you just a little portion of a poem that I wrote. Do I want to work for minimum wage for the rest of my life? To be in debt to loans and feel that monthly strife? Time will continue to tick away, but off to work I go for minimum wage. Nowhere is where I set out to be when ditching school was fun for me. You think it's fun now, but it won't be fun in a few years when you're out in the adult world. In the adult world, you're expected to work. You're expected to do things that you may not want to do. They're going to be a lot more stricter than what you're putting up with at school. So school is it's a good thing. I'm not advocating skipping school. But if you're going to go against the adult wishes of attending your classes and going to school, if you're going to ditch school anyway, what I'm saying is turn it to the positive. Do something productive that day. You don't have to be in a classroom. If you want to make your tomorrow worth something, set goals, okay? Set a goal for yourself. What is it that you would want to do that could make you happy? Think about it. Dream big. You can never dream too big. I mean, whoever thought Donald Trump would be president of the United States, okay? But he is. He dreamed big, and he made it. He got where he wanted to go. You have the same opportunities. You are in the most beautiful country on earth, that you have all the freedoms at your fingertips. Get excited about life. Now, I know skateboarding and shopping and hanging out smoking cigarettes might be fun for you. I'm talking about another kind of fun. Fun in creating who you are. Give yourself a purpose. Give yourself a tomorrow to look forward to. Because when you skip school on Monday, you still got to go back to it on Tuesday. But if you're dreaming big, you take that dream with you everywhere you go. Whether you're sitting in a classroom, sitting in a car, sitting in somebody's home, on the bus, walking down the street, babysitting, it doesn't matter. You can take that big dream wherever you go and build on it. Get excited about life. You are free to grow in this country and be anything and everything you want to be. There is no limit. That's why I say dream big. Care about your future. Okay? What you are, the decisions you make today will be your decisions for tomorrow and for the next tomorrow and the next tomorrow after that. So think about tomorrow, not just about today and that very moment. Okay? Your reality is what you bring to it today. And the last thing I want to say is imagination is great. Imagination is one of the greatest gifts God has given us. If you can imagine yourself doing something great, like Steve Jobs or Stephen King, even writing those horror movies, it doesn't matter. Whatever you choose to do can come true, can come to pass. I'm just saying, don't idle away your mind. Don't idle away your time just sitting around and doing nothing. So look at these pictures. These kids sitting on the wall, shopping in the middle of the day and skateboarding. What is there tomorrow but the same of today? You can't live that way the rest of your life. One day you will be an adult and you want to do something exciting. Make life exciting. You live in a wonderful country where you have all the opportunities at your fingertips. Please don't waste away your time sitting in a car smoking cigarettes, hanging out at somebody's house, or getting drunk or high, or whatever it is you kids do today. Just know that you've got, build a dream, set a goal, start by that. Sit quietly and think, what do I want to do? Now with me, I love to write. I write stories, I write poems. This is my dream. And this is what makes me happy in the time when I'm free to be able to do it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And I want the same thing for you kids. And I still have dreams at my age. So I have goals that I've set. So I'd like to see you kids do something really productive. And look at these great people on the board. There's so many of them out there. I only listed 3. But anyway, please do something. Be positive with your peer pressure. If you're going to pressure someone to skip school with you, go do something productive. Create a new video game. Whatever it is that makes you happy, feel inspired, feel happy about your life. Please don't just idle it away and waste it away, because you've got a beautiful life. You've got a future ahead of you. Whether you're 12, 14, 16, 18, it doesn't matter. Start now. It's never too late. Start now. Okay. That's my message for today. I hope you'll listen to me and heed my words. Just, if you're going to skip school, make it a productive day, not a lazy, idle day just blowing your mind up with drugs. Okay? I love you guys. The youth of this country is the promise of tomorrow for all of us. So please go forward and do something really productive and be happy in your life. Doesn't matter what your home life is like, or if you're not having fun at school, create who you are in your own mind. You can be your own best friend. Okay, that's my words for today. I love you guys, and thanks for tuning in. Inspirational Grandma 8, and I will see you next time. I will be talking on peer pressure the rest of this month. All right, love you. Bye.